Everything's so different. Everything's so different.
Left.
Wow. And it only takes half an inch from a line to stand out.
Hi, my name is Gaurav Passi. I run a creative studio in New Delhi. We also print and manufacture in-house. I have watched several videos from the future and they've been super helpful. Chris goes around the world and delivers amazing talks. And I've been waiting for him to come to Delhi. Until this video.
You gotta fly me business class, put me up on a hotel, and you gotta pay me $10,000. And I said, you know, as I'm getting busier and busier with public speaking, I have to raise the rate.
Come on, $10,000 in business class travel? The per capita income of several countries is way lower than the cost of that just one trip. And I said to myself, this guy is never going to come to India or to any other country where the exchange rate of the US dollar is way too high. And then it just struck me, why don't we crowdfund a tour for the future? So here's the idea, just hear me out. If 100 people in each of these countries come together, we can make it happen. So here's the plan. We get Chris on a plane from LA to Manila, Philippines. Then from Manila to Jakarta, Indonesia. Jakarta to Singapore. Then from Singapore to Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. From Kuala Lumpur to Ho Chi Minh City in Vietnam. Then to Bangkok, Thailand. From Bangkok to Dhaka, Bangladesh. Dhaka to Bangalore, India. Then to Bombay. Then Delhi. Then to Karachi, Pakistan. And finally to Lahore. And then back to LA. If we pay $5,000 to Chris for a talk in each city, the total cost of all this will be around $100,000, which might sound a lot. But if we can get 100 people interested in each of these 12 cities, it's going to be 1,200 people. And if we divide the cost equally amongst us, it's going to be something around $80 per person. And here is how much it is in local currency. And it can be even cheaper if we can get more than 1,200 people. This tour is going to be way cheaper than, say, Chris flies to each country separately. And you can say, if you've got all this figured out, do you even know if Chris is going to agree? This is way below his demand of $10,000 and the ticket's not even business class. If 1,200 people across the globe get together and raise $100,000, Chris Doe from the future is going to say, hell yes. So, do we get him for inspirational talks and tutorials in these 12 cities? No. You can go to YouTube for that. So here's my idea.
I think really, really big. So when I tell you my vision, you get scared.
We ask Chris to do what he's good at. He's good at connecting the dots, identifying opportunities and solutions that many people cannot easily see. The vision to reach 1 billion people. Besides the talk or design conference, we can set up modules in these countries to give designers an international platform. We can generate a lot of local content here that can penetrate culturally in each country. Let's come up with ideas that are more than just content for passive income. Let's build the future. We cannot reach 1 billion people if we do not start in these countries. To give you a perspective, here's what the population distribution of the world looks like. 60% of the 7.5 billion people in the world are in Asia. Just look at the population projections for the next 10 years. Over 1 billion people between the age 15 to 25 years. And over 4 billion people between the age 25 to 64 years. And a majority of this chunk will be in Asia. Chris's mission to touch 1 billion lives is amazing, but there are some gaps. Don't get me wrong, Chris, talks in Germany are good, but Asia is where you gotta be. So, what can we all do? I have created a Google Docs form where you can fill in your contact details if you wish to hear from me regarding this in the future. Links in the description. And if you all think
That is one crazy mofo. I don't have time to convince you. I don't have time for you to drag me back. I don't want you to dampen my enthusiasm with your dogma.
And I'll tell you, the $5,000 talking fees that he planned to pay to Chris, he'll not take it. He'll invest it in building the future in each city. And how do I know this?
I'm gonna make him an offer he can't refuse.
Let's do this. Links to Google Docs in the description. And I've even created a hashtag for this. Get Chris to Asia. Only people in India and Pakistan will understand what I did there. Chris, though.
But you don't have much on Instagram and YouTube.
Yeah, I know. I'll post more when I have more followers.